we invoke the name of our teacher 3 times. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Today, my topic of discussion is the practice of Buddhism again. You know, the quintessence of Buddhism is love. We practice loving kindness, loving compassion. And you understand what means loving kindness? Loving kindness like you love people, like you love your own family. Okay? You treat the people with love and dignity. You know, our country, we have a name, United States. We're united. We're not divided. Some people, they try to divide the country. It's not right. We are united. Okay? We practice love. And according to our fundamental teacher, we are inherently good. Everybody is good. Okay? Don't talk bad about the other people. Don't try to divide it. We are inherently good. Why we are inherently good? Because all of us, we have a Buddha nature. If you are not Buddhist, you can call awakened nature. You can call intrinsic value. Our intrinsic value is good. Okay? Don't talk bad about the other people. We have to reflect on ourselves. Make ourselves better. Make ourselves better every day, so we can benefit other people. How you practice Buddhism? Sakyamuni Buddha teach us the way to practice Buddhism to serve your fellow people. That's to practice Buddhism. Sometimes you think that's a service. You go in, you do the chanting, you do the bowing, you do the offering. That's a practice Buddhism. No, that's part of it. That's the form. The form is not important. The substance is more important. So you need to practice the right way. You need to love yourself. And if I say you love yourself, that, oh, we are selfish, we think about loving ourselves. No, you take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You become a better person so you can serve. You can help your fellow people. You show the true color of Buddhism is love. You love. Love changes everything. You know, love is natural. Hatred is artificial. You see, on the small children, doesn't matter the skin color. They love each other. They play with each other. They never fight. They don't divide. And they don't discriminate. We grow up. We learn how to divide, how to hate, and how to have the bias, the prejudice. That's not natural. Naturally, we love. You see, all the animals, we are the small. You can have the cat, the mice, the rat, they play together. They don't kill each other. When they grow up, then they start fighting, killing each other. So it's not natural. Love is natural. Okay? So to think about that, think about appreciating other people. Don't talk bad of them. You see, you know it. They have a Buddha nature like you have. Okay? So inherently, people, they are good. Okay? Think about that. Respect people. Treat the people with respect and dignity. And they will become better. And ourselves, we have to become better. So we to show that we practice Buddhism. That's the only way. Okay? And some people ask about, what is Buddhism? Really, Buddhism is a religion of love. Okay? You can talk about the liturgy, talk about the ritual. That's not Buddhism. That's the form we use it to teach ourselves. We review the lesson our fundamental teacher teach us so we can understand more. We can remember, we practice it. You remember, the practice Buddhism have the 3 parts. our fundamental teacher teaches, first thing is reading or listening. Nowadays we can have, you go to online, you can read a lot about Buddhism, you can learn it, okay? But you learn it, then take it as it, then accept as it, and sometimes some group, they give you some lesson, but they go to the form, they practice it. Sometimes you can misunderstand their practice, you misunderstand Buddhism. So you have to know Buddhism, the quintessence is love, okay? There's no other thing more than love, okay? So you have to reflect what you learn. Think about that to see it's ethical, it's good, it's acceptable to you. Then you accept it. You accept it, then just passively accept it. You have to be learning more. So you have to read more, you have to listen more. You can have many good Dharma teachers. You read about that, but then believe them as it, okay? But sometimes their own opinion, okay? So you have to reflect, it makes sense to you. It makes sense to you, you accept it. You accept it. Then you use your own goodwill to learn more, to improve your knowledge, to accumulate a little bit more, because Buddhism is very, very, very profound. It's not, one or two books. In the Mahayana tradition, have a 6,000 book. So you can learn all your life, you never finish it. And even if you finish one book, you have to think over and over. You have to contemplate on the teaching. After you understand, you need to practice it. Practice, make it good. There's one saying that if you practice without studying, it's a blind faith, okay? It becomes sometimes superstition, okay? Because you believe it, and what you hear, what you read it, you need to reflect on that. And if you study, you don't practice, it looks like you carry a big bag of books. It's very heavy, it breaks your back, doesn't help you. So you have to combine practice and study. If you do that, 50-50, you are a good practitioner. And apply to that. Apply practicing love. If you practice love the way Sakyamuni Buddha teach us, you are a very good Buddhist person. And you know that another nice thing about Buddhism, we didn't have a cult of personality. You never hear Buddha, he tell you that he is a high deity and he create the world, he do something. No. He say one thing, you think, but it's so democratic. I'm the Buddha. You are the Buddha in the future. What it means? What it means that I come to this world like a normal person due to my effort, due to my intelligent belief. I practice, I elevate myself, I become a Buddha. What is Buddha? It's an awakened person. The person who knows the truth, he knows what is real. So you can become another Buddha in the future if you want to. And you say this one, you said, oh, I cannot be Buddha. I don't have that merit. Buddha say, no, you do have a merit because you have Buddha nature. It's only you practice it, you elevate yourself, you reach that level. So it's very democratic, it's very good system, okay? So we have a good teacher, we have good religion, practice it. And some people think, okay, it's a Buddha's religion, philosophy. Buddhism is very comprehensive. It can be science, it can be philosophy, it can be religion, it can be everything. The more you study Buddhism, the more you see it. It's fascinating. It's a wonderful teaching that elevates you, make you a real person. Buddhism is the religion of common sense. For example, nowadays, with the COVID, okay? If you practice Buddhism, people ask you, are you scared? They asked me, are you scared? I said, no. He said, why no? Because I practice what my teacher teach me. We don't neglect ourselves, okay? We have common sense. You take care of yourself physically. You eat good, eat a lot of fruit, vegetable, and take some vitamin, exercise, take care of yourself. You wash your hand, you clean yourself, the hygiene, wearing mask. Some people said, why wearing mask? Wearing mask, that means you practice loving compassion. Why mask? Because supposedly, he said, I may transmit the disease. I may be asymptomatic carrier. So I wear a mask. So when I talk to my fellow people, I then throw the droplet of saliva to them. I can infect them. That's the loving compassion. It's not wearing mask because you want to protect yourself. You want to protect the other people. You want to protect community. And you wash your hand. That's the common sense. You take care of yourself, common sense, okay? So Buddhism, it makes a lot of common sense. The right time now of the COVID, the practice of Buddhism, it makes sense to you. How you take care of yourself? You eat right, you have enough sleep, you take care of yourself. Me and Master Quang Chi, we take some vitamin, we eat a lot of fruit and vegetable, and we have a good night's sleep of 7 hours a night. Okay? We take care of ourselves. We take care of ourselves, that means you protect our fellow people. You protect the Buddhist people. You protect our community. That makes common sense. Okay? A lot of common sense. So we see it in the time now. We not worry. And why we don't worry? Because our thinking this one. It's the karma. What's the karma? Cause and effect. If my time to go, I will go. If his time to go, he's go. But we protect ourselves. We do something right. We don't neglect ourselves. We don't neglect the other people. We do everything in our hand with our responsibility to care for the people. Because we realize that our teacher teaches the good way to protect ourselves, protect the other people. That's the Buddhism. So in Buddhism, a lot of things you learn, it makes a lot of common sense to you. It's not superstition. It's nothing. It's not something. It makes sense. And you see, even Buddha, when the time he's alive, he have a private physician too. He have private doctors. So we have a doctors. We take medicine. We take care of ourselves. Which doesn't mean some people say, "Oh, you pray." Yeah, we believe in prayer. Prayer make us better, make good people. But we don't depend on somebody like a Buddha bless you. You don't get sick. You don't die. No, we don't believe that. That's superstition. We depend on ourselves. Okay, and your common sense. Okay, that's the Buddhism. So what is Buddhism? It's a very good religion, a religion of love, loving kindness, loving compassion. If you practice that, you become a better person. You serve your fellow people. That's the practice of Buddhism. Okay, there's nothing better than that. Okay, we can do chanting. Chanting is very important. Chanting is that we review the lesson. We have so many profound teaching. We need to go over to understand it so we can practice the good way, the best way. It's not superstition. We do like, for example, bowing 3 times, like you new come in here. Why we bow? It's a mutual respect, okay? In Buddhism, we practice a lot of mutual respect. The dignity, we treat the other people with respect and dignity, okay? You bow to me, I have to bow to you. I respect you, you respect me. I never expect you to bow to me, I never to bow you back, I have to bow back. Even Buddha, he didn't ask you to bow to him. We bow to him, doesn't make sense, okay? We bow to the statue, in plastic, in bronze, or in marble. It's not, it doesn't make sense. We bow to you, Buddha nature. So when you bow down, you said, I bow to the Buddha. In reality, you bow to yourself, your Buddha nature. You bow to the Buddha nature of the other people. That's the first bow. The second bow, you bow to the Dharma. That's the teaching, the scripture. You respect the teaching, you bow to that. Like, for example, you go to school, you respect the book. So on the book, it's the school. You respect, you don't take the book, throw in the trash, or throw on the floor. No, you carry the book in the book, you put on the table, you study with respect. Because on the teacher before, they put a lot of effort to make the book so we can learn. Okay? So we bow to that Dharma, that book, the scripture, our respect for our own study. The last bow, what's that? Bow to the Sangha. Who is the Sangha? That's the community of practitioners. You practice, Master Guangqi, Master, I practice, we are Sangha. We are the community of the people who practice Buddhism with a mutual respect. We respect each other. I didn't say that because I'm a monk, he's a monk. You have to respect us and we look down on you. No, you are equal to us. Why are you equal to us? Because you Buddha nature, as good as our Buddha nature. We're no better than you. We're the same. And it depends on the effort, it depends on how practice it. We show our true color. If you are a good practitioner, we respect each other. So we make the three bows. So in Buddhism, like I told you, everything makes sense. Everything is symbolic. It's not we do it for the sake of doing. We do it to remind us, okay, the lesson we learn and we practice it. Practice make it good. That's the way we practice Buddhism, okay? And remember, always think about love. Love stop hatred. Love stop discrimination. Love stop dividing. Love united. And we in a united country, we have to be united. We cannot be a divided country. You have to be united. The world have to be united. The human race, we have to be united. Okay? The skin color, that means nothing. Why skin color? Because people, they live in near the tropical area, due to the sun, the pigmentation of their skin. Therefore, generation, it turns dark, and they become black. And the people, they live in temperate area, they have lack of the sun, so they don't have pigmentation like the other people. Their skin is white. That's all, you know. For generation, for 1,000 generation, it changed. But human being, we are the same, all the same. We treat each other with love, dignity, and respect. That's a human being. Even with animal, we treat animal with love. Because in Buddhism, we believe in cyclic existence of life, okay? It depends on your karma. If you're a good person, your next life will be better life. If you're not, you regress, you go to another life. It may be we can come back as an animal. So we need to treat them with love. Treat them with, you know, like they are related to us. We treat them with love. That's all we have to do, okay? Love solves everything. And we believe in love. We are good practitioners. That's my talk today about love, about the time of COVID. We need more love. We need to be united. We need to have better understanding and just practice love. And I think, you know, situation will get better, okay? Because you know that what helps us? Our immune system. How to get our immune system better? Take care of ourselves, okay? You know, the immune system is not only physical, it's also spiritual. If you have a good mind, you have a good karma, you have a better immune system. Okay? So think about that. Mind and body work together. Some people, they thought, okay, they just have a physical immunity. No, the spiritual immunity, the immunity immunity go with the physical immunity too. So we have to have that to have a better immunity. The bad people, they don't have a good immunity because they are bad, they are negative. The people, they are good, they are positive. They reinforce their immunity. Okay, that helps. And you said you believe in vaccine. I'm a doctor myself. I don't believe in vaccine. Why? Because the virus mutate every 3 months. They have a mutation. By the time we vaccine, they have mutation already. And probably the vaccine is not as efficient anymore. You see that every year we have the flu vaccine. They have to change the vaccine every year because the virus, the vaccine, cannot be the same every year. So the COVID-19, the same thing happened. They spend $1 billion to make the vaccine. By the time they make the vaccine, the virus mutate already. So it's not be good. Right now, we don't have a treatment yet. You know, they said remdesivir, too expensive, and it's not that efficacious. So, you know, you cannot believe in what medicine would be good for the COVID-19. So the best thing we can do it, immune system, our immune system, ourselves. And